Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of The Violet Madness. I am Mark, your dungeon master, and I'm curating this fine adventure, this fantastic trip through Castonia, infested with a magical fungal disease known to locals as the Violet Madness. And joining me on this adventure, as always, are this group of adventurers. And before we get into the recap, let's introduce all of our players around the table. Let's start today with Stephen.
Well, I'm Stephen, your paladin pal over on the Emerald Collective Discord and Twitch. Today, I will be playing Sir Tyrion Shadowbane, the chosen right hand of Torm. He is 27 years young, and if he was to be described, would be somewhere between Prince Charming and Jaime Lannister.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Next up, then, Ryan, would you care to introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah, of course. So, hi guys, I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, as most of you probably know by now. That's Bodhi saying hello, as he always does. And when you can't find me here on the Emerald Collective, you can also find me over on Flying Orc. So that's twitch.tv/Flying Orc. And also my own channel, which is twitch.tv/Deranged Rhino. But for this incredible game, I shall be playing Daemon Phileas Venust. Hello, my darlings. He is a red tiefling artificer of the battlesmith variety, and he's also accompanied by his little friend Rocket, who is played by Bodhi screaming at me.
And he's playing his part well. Thank you, Ryan. Next up, then, Ali, would you care to introduce yourself and your character today?
Hi everyone, I'm Ali Mar. You might know me from my romance books or from the Ladies of Lore, where I also play D&D. Today I play Mina Dumont. You know her, you love her, and if you appreciate the rasp, thank all the viruses that are wreaking havoc on my system right now. Lady Dumont is a widow from Aston who traveled after the death of her husband and is now apparently an adventurer worth a little bit of something. I don't know. She is a 50-year-old half-elf with tawny beige skin and long brown curly hair. With a happy attitude and a sunny smile, she's got a pep in her step and sometimes a sharpness in her eyes. She's a College of Whispers bard and seems to vex the party as much as she inspires them. She wears white riding leathers with a blue top and sash. She's got a drum on her hip and a rapier in a red scabbard on her side. But if you look closely enough, her shadows might seem to dance.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ali. Next up, then, Matt, would you care to introduce yourself to everyone?
Absolutely. Hello there, everybody. I'm Matt, and I, as ever, will be playing Aelfric the half-elven wizard. He is an evocation wizard of some strength. Likes to take his time about things. A thoughtful guy, but ready to unleash a bit of destruction when the situation calls for it. And looking forward to hopefully finally coming face to face with Galfond Illemis after all this time.
Yes, indeed. It's been a long time coming, and hopefully we shall get the answers we seek. Thank you, Matt. And last but by no means least, then we have Dave.
Hey, I'm Dave, GM for the Saffron Saga, Rebirth of the Graven King and the Starless Twilight here on the Emerald Collective. And on this show, I play Shadar Vicanis, Grave Domain Cleric of the Raven Queen. Shadar is a half-elf, and you'd place him around 100 years of age if it weren't for the fact that he was magically aged by an undead creature in an old manor house a long time ago. Shadar is actually only in his 30s and exists solely to destroy the undead for the glory of the Raven Queen. Shadar's bright white hair, which used to be jet black, but unfortunately his shock and the attack from the undead creature or whatever it was in the house turned it bright white. He's typically dressed for battle in black leathers with a black chain shirt and his trusty mace and wineskin.
Thank you very much, Dave. And with everybody around the table introduced, let's get into a brief recap then of kind of what's been going on lately here in the city of Pethlin. Aelfric was approached by, a messenger at the behest of the King of Castonia to enter Galfond Illemis Tower and retrieve him, as the Archmage, quite the scholarly and knowledgeable man, surely can help with this outbreak of the Violet Madness, and where many other weaker minds, shall we say, have have failed, Aelfric aspires to ascend the Wizard's Tower and seek answers. After successfully clearing first, second, third, and now the fourth floor, arriving on that fourth floor, the party obviously had encountered many intellectual perils along the way, but on the fourth floor, something different. What seemed to be a sort of kind of art studio / gallery seemed to be kind of sealed up at the center of the room, a large kind of iron barricade or metal barricade with little kind of wisps and blotches of this violet colored fungus seeping out from between the cracks, and a rather injured looking goblin who claims to be working for Galfond Illemis, tending to wounds inflicted on himself. The goblin was wearing a headband of intellect, so he was able to parley with the party quite easily and intellectually. He recognized Aelfric, but Aelfric wasn't a person he'd ever met in the flesh before. However, he pointed to a portrait in which Aelfric was standing in front of. A portrait of a man who looked just uncannily like Aelfric, except this man in the portrait was rather kind of, I suppose, a little bit more tidier and well-groomed looking than the unkempt wizard that stands before the rest of the party, and just a rather hollow look in his eye. This seemed to unnerve Aelfric quite a little bit.
Quite unsettling.
Indeed. And the meaning of the portrait was lost on the goblin, who introduced himself as Robert Lynn. After stating to the party that the rest of his goblin kin who served the Archmage succumbed to the Violet Madness, and he had no choice but to seal them in the other half of the fourth floor, where sadly the stairs to the fifth floor was. After performing a tag team combo of anesthesia and surgery, Damon and Tyrion helped Robert Lynn remove his infected leg, and only time will tell if Robert Lynn will pull through and is free of this disease that has ravaged his body. Upon opening the door to ascend further, the party were attacked by a group of lifeless husks overcome by this myconid disease, no doubt the remnants of Robert Lynn's goblin friends. The party were swift into action to dispatch these monstrous beings and lay ruin to them there on the floor. But this room, this other half of the fourth floor, was completely overtaken by the Violet Madness. Fungal blossoms and some such kind of myconid matter covering the room from floor to ceiling. But alas, there you all are at the foot of the staircase to floor number 5. You are ready to ascend, or are you? Let's draw the curtain up, and you are just at the foot of the 4th floor stairs.
Well, should we hasten up, or?
I think that's the only thing for it. We could go round and round in circles, trying to figure out just how the madness came to be here. But I think possibly the quickest and most direct route is just to go up there and see for ourselves.
Can I just make a check mark that the stuff that I put on the bandanas we're wearing around our faces are still active enough?
So yeah, they're still moist from the liquid. You have kind of dabbed them all in. Now it won't, as I said before, it won't protect you from a full-on assault of spores, but it'll protect you at least from just kind of navigating through them at a walking pace.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's
like
fine.
Residual spores, shall we say, you're protected against.
Yeah.
Looking around, I don't see health bars and tokens, so, but I like from a visual perspective, how does everyone look? Shadara's kind of wondering.
Everyone's looking pretty good.
I look fabulous.
Aelfric is in tip-top condition.
I think Shadar might be the only person who took any damage in that altercation.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
How's Shadar looking?
I just want to verify everyone has kept their 17 temp points, right? Because you get that every time.
Oh, I should have taken them off my hit points instead of the other one.
So I've still got mine.
Okay.
Is it okay, Mark?
That's fine. Yep.
So I'll bop that. That's good to know. Thank you. So I need to take off 11.
As long as you
That's
still
6.
find me inspiring,
Of
you
course
get
he
the
does,
17
yes.
every time.
Cool.
Strangely enough, you're more inspiring now. You've aged and got a little bit wiser.
That was temporary, but
Yeah, the
you know
aging
what?
effect
Enjoy
is
those
off,
effects
yeah.
for as long as you want.
Yeah.
Now I guess it's just in my voice, you know.
Yeah, your voice now matches what your body does in the game.
Amazing. I'll emulate to sound sick all the time.
But hopefully this effect won't be all the time.
Shadar, as you were kind of standing at the base of the stairs, your keen senses, that that high passive perception of yours, kind of kicks in. You just put one foot on the first step and just stop and listen. Yeah, the atmosphere up on the 5th floor feels. The air feels thick and damp, and you feel like you hear something upstairs. It's hard to kind of pinpoint what exactly you are hearing, but it sounds like something stretching. Perhaps maybe someone stretching some cord, or so it's not like the stretching of muscles, it's like the stretching of a material. You kind of hear like maybe wringing something or pulling at something.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah, Shadar will sort of pass that on to the gang and say we should be careful, more careful than we're planning to be. I fear the very atmosphere might be against us.
Perhaps I should go first.
I shall go side by side with you.
I will go slightly behind.
That's all right. Still have those spirit guardians going.
How long does that last?
I'll only find it for you now. Spirit
I know you
10
described
minutes.
them, but all that's in my head are the uproots from Super Mario Odyssey.
Spirit guardians are spectral ravens that only people who aren't allied to Shadar can hear the call of. Otherwise, it's a silent movie of just these ravens that shoot out from underneath his cloak.
Just looks cool as hell.
Yeah,
pretty much. Shadar just always wants to be like a title card.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
2 seconds now, and I'll bring you up to the 5th floor.
Oh, no. 5th, episode 8, the 5th
Here we go.
Also known as the TPK floor.
5th floor.
Well, if you scroll down a little further on the old map there,
Yep, got it.
you arrive at the furthest, or the tallest most floor in this tower, and again you see this large kind of antechamber with a desk, a large bureau in the middle of the room. The entire wall and floor surface of this room is covered in this fungus, this purple colored fungus. You almost have to maybe choose your kind of steps to avoid the bigger blotches of mushrooms growing on the floor. You can barely see the cracks in the stonework on the walls as this kind of creeping fungus has attached itself to the walls. The windows, there's a so this room is in the shape of like an octagon, but every single wall in this tower has a window, but it's completely blocked off by the fungus. Even grows over the window, so the room is bathed in this kind of dimness. And as you ascend the stairs and gaze upon the scene, you don't see anybody. You don't see Galfond, that's for sure.
Or the lovely room of death.
And there's no real, like, I don't know how to say this, but like origin or extra density of this madness anywhere. Or like the fungal growth, or it's just kind of...
Shadar, with that passive perception of yours, you're kind of looking around and you can see that you feel a draft coming from somewhere. Perhaps maybe one of the windows is open and it's just seeping in through the fungus. I'm going to stop you there, Tyrion, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
As you kind of move into the room further, Tyrion. But Shadar, you gauge that the origin of this thing this fungus doesn't seem to necessarily begin at the floor or the walls. You look up towards the ceiling, and you can see a massive kind of cluster of fungus, and you can see almost like these kind of dollops, some mycotid matter kind of hanging by these kind of tendon-like strings from the ceiling, and within that, an entanglement of violet-colored webbing. And within that, you see this creature scuttle. Perhaps maybe that was the sound you heard before of the stretching materials. As it kind of lazily just slides its way down from the ceiling atop the desk in front of you.
Oh,
This
no.
this spider creature with the body of a humanoid.
Oh no.
You have all heard of a drider before, but this one is covered in blotches of fungus, and a lot of its kind of spider-like appendages and its human-like form has kind of rotted away and replaced with this violet madness fungus.
Doesn't look like Galfond at all, right?
Damon, looking at this creature, it does not look like Galfond.
I think we're okay to attack this one.
Before you spring into action, this thing just kind of almost bears down upon you from looking or from standing on this desk, and he kind of scans you all. And feel free to, if you want to jump into action, you can, but he just scans you all. Its jaw no longer human-like; it's now the mandible of a spider, and it hisses and says,
"You are the one I've been waiting for."
looking at Aelfric.
Oh no.
Cool.
Is everybody else heard that, right?
Everybody heard that, yeah.
Yes, I heard that.
If we knew you were waiting, perhaps we would have come sooner.
Silence.
How rude.
You are to come with me. The rest of you may serve
Serve who?
Mother.
And it's gonna shoot a web at Aelfric, and I'm gonna ask you to make a dexterity save.
Uh-oh.
Mark, when you mentioned the draft earlier, you were talking about like lovely creamy pints, weren't you?
I was talking about dirty pints.
Lovely.
This is 17.
That is sufficient. This web kind of, and it doesn't spit it from its mouth. It's almost as if like this violet-colored web gets shot out from it. What you thought was its like belly button, and it just gushes out and goes to hit Aelfric, but you're far enough away that you kind of see this coming. You see the trajectory, and you kind of duck, and the web just kind of smacks and gloops against the wall. This sticky substance, and that's at that point, I believe it's fair to say we're going to start rolling for initiative.
Oh dear.
I do hope that none of our listeners have arachnophobia.
I should have put in a
lads.
little arachnophobia kind of trigger warning there for sure.
Our initiatives are so good this
Oh
time
my
around.
God.
If they're scared of
Whoa.
mushrooms, I'm guessing they've stopped listening by now.
Yeah.
I mean, Aelfric, you're kind of on your own for a little while.
Yeah, enjoy that.
Damon's pretty good.
Oh, all right. Damon's
Yeah.
with you.
Just for everybody listening at home, Tyrion rolled a 1, Mina rolled a 7, Shadar rolled a 5, Aelfric rolled a 20, and Damon rolled a 21. The Drider is going to roll a 5. So yeah, let's get down to business.
Let's
Damon,
get down to
as
business.
you see Aelfric duck beneath this web, you are going to be the first to act.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, let's. Do they look like they have any metal on them?
It would cost your turn to make a perception check to notice,
Damn it. Okay.
because there'd be a little bits of information to glean there if that was the case.
Okay. I'm gonna do the only thing I can think which will make sense right this second. I'm gonna walk up to Satyrion. You are now hasted, sir.
Jiggity, yeah.
Good shout.
Like, why am I trying to damage it when you can do it 3 times better than me?
I love that I imagine half of Damon's first turns in combats are just like walking up to Tyrion,
Yeah.
slapping him on like
Off you
his
go,
metallic like butt, and just
Yeah.
saying like, well, there you go, be useful.
Yeah. Off you
It's,
go,
it's,
good
it's
sir.
always, you know, like you said, the slap on the arse, and it's go get him, Tiger.
Yeah.
I don't want to break my nails.
And then
I mean that in the best way. No, like don't take it like a bad way. I just
yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh no, it is. It's them like, oh yes, you deal with the disgusting creatures, and
Right? Yeah.
I'll stay here. It's all good, my darling.
Damon, producing this kind of like cogwheel from your tools pouch, you kind of hold it like a fidget spinner and spin it, and as it spins, this kind of silvery aura appears, and you kind of take your free hand and transfer that energy with as a slap in the arse to Tyrion, and Tyrion, you feel emboldened and hastened, and you can now act quicker and faster and deadlier.
Do you know that really speaks out to my ADHD? So I appreciate that description. And then I'm going to instruct Rocket to essentially get in between him and Aelfric, in between this creature and Aelfric.
Okay, so you kind of interpose yourself there. Excellent.
That's it.
Aelfric, over to you. You've
Yes.
recovered from your dodge of the spider web.
I'm gonna stay put where I am. I'll look at the creature, and you've been most uncivil. If you're going to attempt to hold me against my will, you'll have to return the favour in kind.
Yes.
I cast Hold Monster
Yes.
with a there's a 8 spell Wisdom saving throw of 18.
He's gonna fail.
Aha, he is paralysed. Unless he counts as undead, but I don't know if the infected that we've encountered have counted as undead thus far.
No, he is not an undead creature.
Okay, good.
As you kind of hold out the palm of your hand towards this thing in a stop-like gesture, you command this creature to cease his movements.
Indeed I do.
In his last breath, before he is completely paralyzed and frozen, he says,
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh no.
I sense babies.
I like the theme right now of just setting up Tyrion for the best things ever. So since they're paralyzed, they would automatically fail a dexterity saving throw. So I'm gonna fairy fire so that anyone who attacks has advantage.
This is perfect because Tyrion is last on the turn order.
Exactly.
We can all.
This is
we
gonna be
can
like
all
a
power him up.
one-turn combat. Like if Shadar does the hey, double your damage, buddy. We're done. We're done. Tyrion's gonna hit him once for like 700 damage. It's gonna be great.
Sorry, Ali. I don't want to metagame here, but Fairy Fire gives advantage, right?
Yeah, it's advantage.
He already has advantage if he's paralyzed.
Ah, okay.
Not to say that he will remain so, because he does.
Yeah, because the paralyzed. Actually, how long does that last?
paralyzed means they don't have advantage, but if the attack hits, it's
Yeah,
critical.
exactly. So it's two different things.
Just on the wiki,
Okay.
it says attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh, it does
Okay,
say that.
I must be
And then
mistaken.
any attack that hits
Sorry,
the
I
creature.
don't want a rules lawyer here.
No, you're fine. I thought I could be useful, but clearly the name of the game is that I can't.
Well, Fairy Fire would give advantage for ranged as well, though, wouldn't it?
It would, but no one's really ranged except me.
Ah, well,
It could break out of the paralysis as well,
Yeah.
on literally any turn. So
And
Yeah,
if
it
it's
is.
paralyzed and can't move,
Could
fairy
well
fire
still be
is a
useful.
good idea
mm.
because it can't move to dodge the fairy fire.
Yeah, it would still be on it
Very
then
true.
if it makes a save later
Or
on.
has some
on,
sort of
can it-
invisibility move. It fucking can't go invisible.
Hmm.
Once you've been hit by fairy fire, you can't save from it. Though,
Yeah, you
after.
can't save.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyway. So I will fairy fire the creature. So now it is glowing blue.
Okay, as you beat the drum and utter those arcane words as part of your song, the creature, the frozen creature, the Drider, begins to turn, surrounded in this magical energy.
No other creatures up in the webbing that might be fairy fired, is there, Mark?
Not that you can
Ooh.
see. However, Mina, is that everything for your turn?
That is everything for my turn.
It was just mere seconds ago that that creature uttered its last words, and before it got frozen, and you can see around you, kind of like in almost every corner of this room, these blooms of fungal pods begin to emerge from the hard myconid, and they just seem to kind of pulsate as if they're breathing. Shadar, over to you.
Can we see over these things?
Yeah.
Okay, just that's for later. So I think Shadar will go 5, 10. How close is Tyrion? You got movement with haste. You should be good.
I was 60 feet to get this.
Do you know what? Let's play this a little bit safer, and I think he will do what everyone expects him to do, and he will say, do you hear that? The Raven Queen calls for thee. And he will use his channel divinity and do Path to the Grave. Starting a 2nd level, you can use a channel divinity to mark another creature's life force for termination. As an action, you can choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage. So, with an attack, so if he's hit with slashing, he's vulnerable to that. I assume, is it both types of damage? The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, so if the attack does
that attacks damage, I'd assume.
Slashing and radiant, then it would be vulnerable to both if it's in the one attack?
I would say that
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Just for the fucking master disaster that's about to fucking come in and make use of that.
Between the fairy fire, the whole monster, and this Path to the Grave, you're looking to just one-shot this motherfucker on Tyrion's
Well, I
bow.
think that was the hope.
It is
I guess
fun.
each one of us gets to tap part of his armor and say, "Go get him, tiger."
Yeah, so that's... And as he does that, the center of the room begins to darken, and it's almost as if a shadow cast by something none of us can see just lightly obscures this creature.
Shadar, as you prepare your spell and successfully cast it, the Path to the Grave, as you channel your divinity, those pods that emerged mere moments ago, they bellow and release, and these creatures that you have seen before in the woods, these burstlings emerge, these skittish little creatures, and then to the north of the room, behind the desk where the strider is, 2 of these shambling infected creatures just emerge also. So I'm just going to quickly add these guys to the turn order.
I think we said it was that fight down below was quite short, so his spell, what's it called, Spirit Guardians, lasts for 10 minutes. So anyone walks into that, they will take 26 points of damage. Just so you know.
Okay, I'm just gonna reset turn order.
Well, the infected not doing quite so well on the initiative game either.
Which is good because neither were we.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, so I presume that's everything for your turn then, Shadar.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
This group of burstlings in the northeast corner starts skidding down.
So, sorry, Mark. Did our big guy get his saving throw there?
Oh, I will do that now.
Kind of feel like the kid reminding the teacher about the homework.
Yeah.
It's fair.
We all do it. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And he will succeed. The Drider, and now thankfully it's at the end of his turn he makes that save.
Yes, yeah.
See, fairy fire fucking comes in handy now.
Yeah, I guess it does
absolutely
now.
did.
As he unfreezes, it's just the tail end of him going,
Mother.
and he's now moving freely once again.
I don't have any of our other enemies said anything about
Yes.
Mother.
We've heard Mother several times now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This group of burstlings on the southeast corner is going to start getting their way as well. Actually, these ones we're going to dash and make it to kind of here. Next
The
to
turn order
Did
disappear
we
for anyone
skip-
else?
Yep.
Yes.
Did we
Sorry.
skip Stephen?
No.
Oh, no, they
No,
popped right in.
these
Okay,
guys
okay,
just
okay.
managed to find their way in.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
These guys are going to kind of dash over. They're going to stay there and use their spit attack. This one aiming at Damon, so it's going to huck at Damon.
Wouldn't be the first time I've had something spit at me, darling.
There's a 16 to hit.
With a 16, he can hit me, yes.
Okay. You're going to take 10 acid damage, and you will need to make a con save for the haste, my friend.
You have a +5.
The DC is 10, so you just need to roll.
You can do this.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
18,
Lovely,
yeah.
lovely stuff.
An 18 for the con save. You are able to maintain your concentration on the haste, and that will bring us to the burstlings in the northwest corner and spit at Shadar,
Ah.
dashing towards you.
You know, it's rude to spit at someone without buying them a drink first.
For a 19 to hit.
Let me check his AC there.
trust.
His AC is 19, I'm afraid. Do I have any cool reaction spells? Don't think I do.
Do you have silvery barbs?
I don't. Do you get silvery barbs as a cleric?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
You can do.
Well, I haven't prepared it, but I will.
Is it?
Do you know what?
Going
I
on the
don't.
fucking list.
I don't have the source book that has it, so that's why. That's all good. No, he will take the damage. Yeah.
Oh, you've Warcaster, so you don't have to make the con saves. Sure, you don't.
No, his advantage
has
on the con
advantage.
save.
Oh, advantage.
It's
Sorry,
advantage on
advantage.
it.
Yeah. So DC
So sorry.
10.
First off, it was 11 damage, was it?
Yes, correct.
Ow, lads, that was. Read into the character sheet just to get those temporary hit points first. 6, so it was 11. So I'm down by 5 on my real hit points.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. 2 + 2 is 4. Sorry, Constitution saving throw
Constitution.
with advantage. I'll be at 21.
Yes, sir. You're able to maintain that concentration. And with that, we are over to Sir Tyrion.
Now, a slight query, if I may, for any accountant among us. As in the previous battle, the shambling, whatchamacallit, shambling...
Infected.
Both have the same initiative. Could we color code them for reasons?
Absolutely. Let's color code those bad boys. You got your red one in the northwest, and you got a blue one in the northeast of the room.
Classic. Okie dokie. Thank you. Well, we do have a lot more assailants, but Tyrion is vengeance. And vengeance is pick one, fuck him up, buttercup. So Tyrion doesn't like leaving his friends with adversaries near, but they're all kind of grouped together for defensive reasons. So he's going to set off running. Do the burstlings attempt anything?
Yes, they will. The one that was right next to is going to spit at you.
Yeah, hack two.
Huck. Tuh.
How dead will this meme be when this comes
I
out?
know, yeah.
That is a 12 to hit.
That's a dribbling all over its own goddamn chin.
He's trying to spit shine your armor for you, so you look a little bit better.
You know we're going to end up starting the revival of the Hawk Tour meme, right?
Yeah.
Burn it right here on the Violet Madness. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
Be like the anniversary of the meme.
Yeah.
She'll actually be fucking president at that stage.
Hey, you never know.
Mina probably makes some like well actually no, not yet. Go ahead, sorry. Do your thing.
So Tyrion takes off in what looks like Barry Allen speed as he leaves the spider for naught. And when he gets about halfway to the spider, to everyone watching, he has a sword drawn, but it was a nice slow draw. And as he moves, he will cast a spell as a bonus action.
Oh,
shit.
And he would say, "Come to me, paladins past!" And he will cast Spirit of Shroud.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
As shadow paladins surround him. Now, you know his origin, so this time, as opposed to just being opaque figures, you see a striking resemblance to Tyrion in all of these, as this is his lineage behind him, backing him. And then I'll just take my marker for Spirit Shroud, and then he will continue all the way up to the right there, and with advantage, with hopefully a good chance for a path to the grave. Let's take a swing.
Mina probably says something to Damon along the lines of, "Your guy is sexy."
Now, he did hear
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Shadar point, so let's drop a little smitey smite. Does this Drider count as a fiend?
Nope.
No.
You kind of making an assumption that you hit it there with that 22.
I definitely am.
Yeah, because it does.
Do that.
I was going to say,
That
if
was
that's
cruel.
the case, we're not fucking winning this fight at
Yeah, I was
all.
about to say, if it beats my AC standard.
Yeah. Carrying fucker.
And we will mark it as a crit on the smite to double all effects for the
Let's do it.
Path of the Grave.
Yeah.
Skadoosh. 38.
Holy shit.
So
Sick.
8 to 16, 6, 8. The Spirited Shroud and Improved Smite was an 8 radiant for anyone listening. The slashing was 6. So that'll go to 16, and 12 is 28, plus 38 on the smite, which would be 66 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
76.
76? Yeah.
30 and 30
76.
is 60, and 2 8s is 16, so 16 and 16 is 76.
Yeah, 76 points of damage.
And almost as if somebody threw a flashbang into the room as you bear down with your blade, assisted by paladins past your blood relatives that have moved on to the next life, guiding your hand as you strike through with your blade. The room erupts with this blinding light, and as the brightness subsides back to this dimly lit antechamber, the Drider is badly burned. Searing gash across its chest. It is still standing, and it is looking rather menacingly down at you, Tyrion.
For those
Great.
listening, what was the
very
total
clearly
damage?
hurt.
76 on the first attack.
Oh, 76 for the radiant.
No, 76
for
was
everything.
the radiant, so it's 76
No,
plus
the
12.
rate.
No,
the
the
30
radiant was
is
already
doubled.
done a
Oh,
crit
you
damage.
already doubled it. Sorry,
Yeah, I have
I
a
was
macro
getting
for doing
real
this, like-
excited there. Okay,
No,
okay.
Now I have a macro that allows you to select field
Gotcha.
undead and crit and all that.
All right.
So that was 76 total on the first attack.
That was only the first attack.
It was only the first. I thought I was like, "Yo, we beat 100. That's
Yeah.
so awesome."
I've done it. I think
Yeah.
Tyrion's
I know you've done it. I thought you did it
115,
here too.
126?
I was gonna slap you on the ass this time.
So let's swing again. At advantage thanks to Fairy Fire.
Another
23.
hit.
This time for 12 radiant and 11 slashing for 23 points of damage.
Okay.
So there we have 99 Robin. Hasted attack.
Let's go. Third attack as Tyrion strikes with his swift succession of blows. That is another clean hit for 27. You're right. Yeah, another
With the
clean hit.
advantage for another 15.
Yeah, this thing is looking
Awesome.
badly hurt. This
Nicely done.
Interesting.
And this movement left, but other than that, let's stay there as a reason not to approach his friends.
Yeah, this thing, as you kind of finish your third successful strike in rapid succession, you've already relieved it of 2 of its legs, and it's after that onslaught of radiant wrath, you reel down upon it. It looks at you, almost breathless, weakness in its eyes, leaning heavily down on the desk now. He says,
You may defeat me, but you will not defeat us. We are eternal.
Damon, your turn.
So yeah, as he looks on towards Satyrion fighting this Drider and it looking kind of weak, Damon doesn't have much in the way of distance, and then he suddenly remembers, wait, but I have this new thing to try. And he just gives a whack to the side of his leg as the panel opens up, actually bursting through the leather patch that he has on his trousers that he normally unties, reaches down, grabs this pistol, rises it up, lines it as best as he can, and tries to take a shot.
Go ahead and make that attack roll.
Jesus, that went around the board. Nope, not at all.
Okay, yeah, that's a 2. A 2. So yeah, you first time using this weapon, you don't have, like, you're not used to the weight of it yet, and it kind of throws you off as you kind of quick draw and fire. And for everyone else, you hear this thunderous roar. For a minute, you almost assume Damon just cast thunderclap or something like that, but you're all slightly deafened for a moment. But alas, you...
Big question with this. Because I get extra attack, does that mean I get a second shot, or is this a one action per shot weapon?
You don't have the gunner feat, so you'd need to reload your weapon.
Oh, okay. So it's an action to do that. Okay.
No, it's not an action. It's your weapon will automatically reload by the start of your next turn, but because it's it's not a gun with a clip, you have to manually reload every single time.
Gotcha.
So there's a special feat for that allows you to fire multiple times in a turn if you have that feat.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so then he'll be like, sorry guys, sorry. Maybe next time. And he starts trying to load the next bullet in, ready for the next go then.
Bam.
And
sorry. Rocket.
it was a little bit premature for me.
It's been a while, I guess.
Yes, it has. And Rocket's just gonna stay basically wherever Aelfric goes, he's gonna make sure he's interjecting between the two.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Okay, so last time around, didn't have too much success with the fire, and Aelfric knows well that only a fool tries the same failed tactic time and time again. So I'm going to make use of a feat that I picked up last time we leveled up, a Metamagic Adept, which gives me 2 sorcery points and 2 Metamagic abilities, one of which is Transmuted Spell, which means I can alter the element of a spell that I cast to a different one.
Love that.
So instead of slinging a fireball at the big guy here, I'm going to sling an ice ball at him.
Nice.
Iceman cometh.
Yeah.
That's a dexterity
Fucking
save,
hell.
DC 18. Look at that damage. Holy shit, hang on. Dex save.
Ice baby.
He will succeed. So take half damage nonetheless. Tyrion will be in this blast radius.
He will be saved by my sculpt spell, I believe.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, your scope spell.
Wait, but actually, Aelfric, not to wizard the wizard, if you move that back, can't you get one of those guys in the red back there too?
That is probably true.
Aelfric would know that, so.
That is
So
a
you're-
great point.
Okay, so I'll roll for those 2 guys as well. Because I assume you're going to
I think
catch
you can get
Yeah,
them
if
both.
I were to move it to here,
them. Yeah, okay.
that would be
That's Mina being an inspiring leader for you.
just a little, just over the top.
Yeah, just
Just angle it a little bit.
do that cool chandelier thing, like a chandelier falls and ice goes everywhere, like
Both will fail.
nice.
So, yeah, you...
Good shout.
Similarly to downstairs, you kind of raise both your hands above your head, and this swirling ball of flames begins to materialize into your palms, and you bring it down and you throw it, and mid-air the flames just freeze into this ball of blue flame, smashes onto the floor behind the Drider, engulfing the Drider and the 2 shambling infected creatures in this frozen flame. And you can see that these 2 shambling infected, these creatures, a lot of their appendages and their myconid flesh just freeze up. However, they are both still going to survive the ordeal, but are badly wounded. As for the Drider, Tyrion, before your very eyes you see this thing engulfed in blue flame, these white and blue flames. It goes to swing at you with its sword, but before it can bear down on you, it just slows and slows and slows, and just gets a couple of inches above your head before it just stops, and it seems to be not but a statue now, an ice sculpture. It is dead.
Nice.
What killed the Drider? The Ice Age.
Body, Richter.
What a reference.
Nice.
And yeah, that will be my turn.
What a turn.
These creatures are going to use all of their movement to try and get to Tyrion, so...
Come get some.
People have been trying to get to Tyrion this whole game. It hasn't really worked out.
Even
well
when
for
they
them.
get there, it doesn't
would-
help them.
Yeah, no, it's almost worse when they get there.
Head your arm off.
They're going to spend their entire movement doing that, which will bring us over to Mina.
Cool. Well, there goes. I was gonna Eldritch Blast the big monster, but that doesn't look like a good idea
Could
anymore.
probably
Let's
shatter it into 1,000
see.
pieces if you do, which would look cool.
Well, let's see. Tyrion's got his hands full. Should I probably go get those guys? So is there anyone, I guess, is there anything around us, other than the ones that we see on the map? You know how like they're kind of popping
No,
up and forming every
well,
turn?
that will require a perception check for your turn if you're looking out for more enemies.
Oh, but that would be
Yeah.
my whole turn.
That would be your action.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be your
let's
turn,
not
it'd be your
do
action. Still
all
have bonus
that.
actions.
Let's see. Did we do any damage to the two, I don't know, spider monster thingies in front of
They're
Damon?
undamaged.
Undamaged, so we don't know if they explode into spores or anything. Yeah, so I guess Mina will run down the steps, end up kind of over in this area, maybe like in between Shadar and Rocket, giving me a nice kind of view line to the ones over here, and I will Eldritch Blast the closest one.
Which is the one next to Damon.
Which is the one next to Damon. I don't know why it gave me two. Whoops, that's a 12. That's not going to do anything. And then a 14.
Contraire, 12 hits.
Oh, wonderful. Great. So yeah, that'll be 1 and 1. Great. 12 points of damage.
Okay, this thing is still alive. This burstling. Which for everyone listening at home, because everyone else saw them, they're like these like bug-like creatures with kind of swollen kind of purple sacs on their back, like as if they're fit to explode. Hence the name. But yes, Mina, you fire off 3 rays of eldritch energy at these things. All a direct hit, but you only kind of skim them because they're quite small and jittery and fast. You don't get a direct clean hit. So 12 points of damage.
Does anything happen? Like any puffs of spores or...
No.
Okay.
Okay, anything else for your turn?
That'll be it.
Very good. Then this one over here to the nearest to Mina is going to, I suppose, rock on up to her. He'll come beside Mina, but what he's actually going to do is he's going to spit at Aelfric.
Doesn't that trigger Shadar's...
He went around, took the long way around. Fuck her.
Took the long way.
That will be an 18 to hit Aelfric, as it spits a ball of acid at you.
Yes, that is absolutely a hit. I've got an AC of 13.
That's 11 points of acid damage.
Ugh, revolting.
Yikes.
Fortunately, I've got Mina's temporary hit points to take the brunt of
Woohoo!
that. Still, most unpleasant.
Most unpleasant indeed.
I want to get some new robes now.
Yep.
Indeed.
Mm.
Get an extra pocket.
That is it for that. Shadar, it is your turn to act. Just to give you to survey the scene around the room, Mina is currently at her heels is one of these burstling creatures, and you can see 2 more of these creatures rushing towards Damon. Between Tyrion on either side, his left and right, these shambling infected kind of lean in towards him in a kind of pincer-like attack, and there's another burstling heading your direction.
I think I'm going to have to use my movement to go. The 2 that are in...
Yep. It'll get the 2 things next to Tyrion, yeah?
Yeah, and for now, I think I will... Are any of these burstlings damaged?
No. Oh, sorry, 1. This one here. The one next to Damon, nearest to Damon.
Okay.
That's the one I hit for... Well, I guess you wouldn't know how
Shadar's
much, but
DC
12.
should be 19 now, I think.
Yep, the 2 shambling infected will pass with a 19 and a 22 respectively. So they'll take half damage.
Half 26 will be 13 on their turn. Where did I write 26 somewhere? I'm not sure.
On their turn, they'll take that damage.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, I guess let's keep it simple there. And yeah, I think Shadar once again will sort of use these gestures, and you will again see this spectral giant bell appear as he just wields his spectral hammer. Casts Toll the Dead. I think I'm going to cast it on this one that is coming up towards Damon there.
Okay.
So I'll need a DC. I'll drop it in, sure, for the crack. I need a DC 19 wisdom saving throw, please.
These things are not wise. And it will roll a 2.
Okay, so he's going to take the higher end of this, the 3d12. It's 20 either way. So it's 20 points of damage plus 2 radiant, I think, from the cantrip thing.
And would you like to narrate how this thing meets its demise?
Yeah, as he hits that spectral bell, you just see these sound waves, these grey and black sound waves just fly out from it. And they seem to pass through everything but the one creature that's been selected for death. And you can see now the creature begin to match the resonance of this bell, and it begins to vibrate and vibrate until it actually just explodes. Showers of bits and gore and viscera just flying every which way, and Shadar look over at Damon and just nod his head, and that's it for him.
Okay.
He didn't use his action. He did. Sorry, he did use his action. Yeah, that was his action.
He gives you a nod and licks his lips.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
No, that's when you were supposed to tell me that my man is sexy. Greedy.
This the bursting that was kind of behind the one you just killed, that was heading towards Damon. I think he's still going to do that. He's not going to change his action, so he's going to spit at Damon. Spit a ball of acid. Hock Tua.
Tua.
13 to hit, my guy.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, he's going to complete the rest of his movement by getting up right beside you. And that will do it for it. Then next up is this one that was gunning for you, Shadar.
Hello.
And it will continue to do so.
Scuttle begins.
Scuttlebug. He's going to scuttle on over to you. Spit.
Oh, he's not coming in?
Nope.
Come on in.
An 18 to hit, which
missed
will
by
not
one,
do
unfortunately.
it. Yep.
I don't know why my DC isn't gone up. I'm just trying to work on it.
And so that is all it will do, and that brings us to Tyrion.
So, as Tyrion sees the spider sickle, it appears to be completely frozen and active. There's no strange movements under the
No,
ice.
it is dead, but for all intents and purposes.
Okie dokie. Well, then he will super speed, chafe to the left, strafe to the left. not
Chafe to the
chafe.
left.
that is the wrong. Well, maybe chafing after the second haste.
I mean, if you move too fast.
So
in his
red.
armor.
He's wearing chafe mail.
Hey.
Not wrong. Red shambling infected will take the first strike. 27 to hit.
Yeah, how would you want to finish off that dude with your, 16 points of damage?
20.
20 even. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
20, yeah.
So I think the creature doesn't even see Tyrion move. It just realizes that he's suddenly beside him as its head falls to the ground. Or whatever kind
Oh
of...
my gosh, just the little slide that you see in those action movies.
Go back to original Resident Evil, the
Classic.
laser room. So that's shambling. Put down for me. And then strafe chafe to the right. An additional 10. We will swing on blue and shambling infected. Ah, horrendous.
Had to happen eventually, I guess.
That is a
10.
10 for everybody. That is not going to do it, my guy.
Natural 2 will not do it. Hasted attack with a furious vengeance. Must have tripped over some ice. Oh my god, natural 1.
I guess
Jesus.
you did trip over some ice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ice.
Are we doing fumble tables in this game?
Not in this game, no.
Cool.
But yes, indeed, Tyrion, you do kind of slip on some ice. A little bit of overconfidence got the better of you, and your attack does not land. Damon,
Do a little bit of an extra split. Youch.
Damon, over to you.
Well, seeing as though this creature's decided to get a bit too close to me, and I don't like that very much, he throws the pistol over his back, of which he catches with his tail.
Nice.
But as he throws the pistol over the back of his shoulder, he grabs the hilt of his broadsword, grabs it with the second hand as he swings, and basically golf swings at this creature with his sword. So it's two-handed. That is a 22 to hit
Absolutely.
for a total of 6.
Okay.
And as he does that, he does this beautiful little pirouette as he spins around and does it again.
Nice. Let's do it.
Oof. No.
A 9 will not hit.
No, it will not.
Got some performance issues over
Oh,
there.
Stop me. No, it's been a while, okay? I can't help it. I'm just checking one.
And concentrate when you're
Hey, I
looking.
put up with so much shit from this party. I'm gonna get it in one
Hey, at least he
That's
needs
what I'm
two
trying to
hands
do
for
too.
it.
I'm just checking my not Archangel. What's the fucking thing called?
Flash of Genius.
Or
Thank you
Flash
very
of
much.
Genius?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Why is it? No, there it is. That's why I can't see it.
It's a plus your modifier, so 4
Yeah,
or
but I'm
5.
not sure if it works on attack.
By the sounds of it, it doesn't.
Ability checks. That's not a fight. Yeah. So no, that's it then. I miss.
Okay, and that brings us back over to Aelfric then.
I do like the idea of having a flash of genius and just being like, oh, yeah, I should hit this guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know how to do
I should
this.
totally do that.
What I?
But sorry, 2 seconds. Rocket's gonna go up and bite it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's gonna bite it for a 13.
That'll hit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nice.
Good old rocket.
Ignore the attack roll, and it's the damage roll I need, which is 8 points of force damage.
Okay, it is still up, but looking very shaken.
Okay. He's going to stand side by side with me here because we've created a wall before it can get to Aelfric at this point, so that's
Gotcha.
fine.
Yep.
That's it. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Aelfric, your turn.
Yes, indeed. Well, after a good experimental result with the ice ball, Aelfric's going to use his remaining sorcery point to pull the same trick with Scorching Ray. I'm going to cast that at 3rd level, so I get 4 freezing rays, I suppose it would be now. And I'm going to send 1 at each of the 4 remaining targets that we've got here.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll.
So
for
I'll
that.
go sort of
Call it like the lake effect snow.
clockwise, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, clockwise from Mina.
Sorry, Ali, what?
I said you could call it lake effects now.
So is it
yeah.
Go ahead.
So the first one.
This will be this one here next to Mina. That will hit. Okay, for 13 points of damage. Yeah, it's still alive, but yeah, a good hit as you fire out this frost-like ray. 29 will certainly hit.
Just a 9 on that one.
9 damage. Okay. Then the next one is for the guy next to Sir Tyrion.
Yes, indeed.
Also a hit.
11.
11 will finish this thing off.
Excellent.
As the scorching ray hits it square in the chest, and much like the Drider, its body completely freezes over as it's kind of lurching towards Tyrion, and the spectral ravens then just tear it to a million pieces. Lastly then, a 20 to hit for the one next to Damon absolutely will do it. A 14, is going to kill this thing, and as you fire a scorching ray, its body kind of bursts, and in its death throw, it's going to burst, and I'm going to ask Damon and Rocket to make that dexterity saving throw. DC is 13 as this burstling just explodes.
Didn't account for that, unfortunately. I do apologize.
That's what I was trying to see with the Eldritch Blast, like if they would blow up, but I guess it's just undead.
Yeah, I guess it suddenly makes sense that they're called a burstling.
Rocket got an 11.
Okay, you will fail the dex save.
And I get even less.
That's
I
a
get
4.
Oh.
Okay, so you are both going to take 3d6 plus 3 acid damage,
Womp womp.
which is going to be 17 points of acid damage each.
Rocket's looking a bit singed, but he's not too bad.
Mm-hmm. And you will need to make a con save for the haste.
Yes. I'm looking fine, thanks to Mina's awe-inspiring words.
Yeah, that was exactly the amount of temporary hit points.
It's a bit of luck.
Yep.
14 was the save.
Yeah, you're able to maintain concentration.
So for a second, it wavers to Satyrion. It's like, and it carries on, like a tape when it like starts winding down.
Sorry, Mark. I was going to use my bonus action
Oh, of
as well
course.
there.
Yeah, work away.
So I have the telekinetic feat, which means I can try and shove a creature 5 feet with my bonus action. I'm going to do that to the burstling near Mina to try and get her out of death throw range. So they need to succeed on a strength saving throw of 8 plus proficiency plus my wisdom bonus, which is 16.
Okay, this has a -2 to strength, so let's see how this goes.
Are you sure? I thought your spell save DC was
It's
18.
a different DC
Oh,
for that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It
All
rolls
right.
a 16.
Ah, tougher than
But
it looks.
It's tougher than it looks, this little guy, yeah. Able to resist your telekinetic abilities.
Apologies, Vina. Feeling a little bit tired after the race there, but that one's.
Yeah, your
Yes.
hands are still freezing cold after firing off 4 sub-zero rays.
Wouldn't want you to get covered in
Yep.
acid as well.
I appreciate that.
Mina, it is now your turn.
Thunderclap doesn't send someone away from you, right? It just hits those that are with you. Yeah, that's true. And then let's see. There's not too much I can do. And if I used Eldritch Blast, it would be a disadvantage
Yep,
because the
it's
creature
right.
is right there,
Yep.
right? You know what? I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack. I am going to hold on. My mouse is weird. I'm gonna kind of step over there. It's about 10 feet away from it now.
Okay. Just as you try to move away, it's gonna pull this little dainty feet on you. It's gonna
Ooh.
self-destruct. And I'll need you to make that dexterity save.
That's just rude.
As a reaction?
It's an attack.
Shadar wants to learn that.
Fucker thinks it's a Pokemon.
Teach me your ways. Oh no, it's gone.
The most glorious death he's ever seen.
Please tell me how I explode
Dexterity
spontaneously.
16.
Yeah, that's gonna save, yeah. So it's gonna be half this damage.
Amazing. But you know what? I killed it, right?
Yep,
Great.
it's dead. You're going to take 8 acid damage as this thing
Great.
sees you try to move away and basically just sacrifices itself to try and inflict harm upon you and explodes.
And
The Emperor.
now I can hit the other guy. You know what? This is a win-win.
This worked out.
This worked out.
This one is going to use its other reaction to use Mega Self-Destruct. No, I'm just kidding.
Tyrion might be more danger than I am with that one. Let's see. 18 for the first hit, 13 for the second, and 25 for the third.
Stop, it's already dead.
For
When in doubt, overkill.
overkill for 26 points.
Yeah. How do you expend this thing?
I think Mina steps back and she's like, she's preparing to Eldritch Blast the first one. It explodes and then there's just like acid in the face, like the hair singe, and she turns and like almost in barbarian rage just launches the 3 at the other one.
Yeah, and even the third Eldritch Blast just it just hits Gloop, like because it's already just
Augustus?
eviscerated. Yeah. But indeed, after Mina, in her fit of rage, fires off the 3 Eldritch Blasts, the wizard's tower, the antechamber, just falls to silence. And can I ask everyone?
Prestidigitation.
Of course, prestidigitation. And as the kind of excitement and the adrenaline dies down, can I ask you all to make a perception check, please?
Mm,
The DC on this is going to be 12.
Oh yeah, that's handy.
not so
I don't even
bad.
have to roll. I feel like
Guidance.
Oh, look at those rolls.
Pretty
Tyrion,
good, apart from poor old Sir Tyrion there.
Hey, that's
Tyrion
my
has-
thing.
Tyrion is still doing a split at the moment. So
Tyrion has gloop in his ears.
actually, he's probably exhausted from the haste, or not
True,
exhausted.
true.
Exhausted.
He's on a hell of a come down.
Yeah.
He's doing the.
Putting down a wet floor sign where the ice is melted.
So Tyrion got a nat 1 for a 3 for those listening at home.
I think everyone listening at home kind of deduced that,
You
but
think-
yeah,
you
kill
can-
him. Yeah.
We just want to make it clear it was a
Just
critical
absolutely
fail.
clear.
Yeah.
Damon has a 17. Aelfric has a 19. Shadar has a 27, and Mina got a nat 20 for a 29 perception.
And that's why I read them all out.
Hey, a win is a win. A win is a
Oh,
win.
absolutely.
But also saves Mark from having to do it later.
And
True.
everybody but Tyrion, because Tyrion is still kind of perking himself up from that come down that is on after the haste wears off. You all hear a buzzing noise coming from within the antechamber. And you do indeed see this.
It's Christina!
Kind of. No. What you do see, like emerging from this kind of nestled in the window, this kind of this hive, this single bee kind of emerges and kind of flies around the center desk. It's larger than your run-of-the-mill bee, but not huge. But it appears almost spectral in nature. Damon, you recognize this creature.
It's like a Galfond thing.
It's this Patronus.
This Damon, you recognize
Wizards?
this bee as Galfond's familiar, Toby.
Toby.
Toby!
Toby. Yeah.
And it flies over to you, Damon, kind of around your head, circles your head around like 5 times, flies back over to the desk where you see this pale kind of blue orb that's kind of been covered a little bit by my myconid fungal matter, and it kind of dances around that blue orb.
Okay, I'll go over to it. Do I recognize this as one of Galfond's kind of chambers? He used to call them chambers, but basically these places where he could go into a pocket room kind of thing and was able to pop back out and stuff. Do I recognize it as something like that?
No, you recognize this as something else. This is this orb produces magical effects within the School of Magic of Illusion. Galfond, you would remember. Make a history check, actually. If that is possible, sir.
Oh, quite good history, actually.
DC's only going to be 10.
15.
Yeah, you remember Galfond back in Grendel used these for like when he was kind of out and about, and whenever you kind of came over to his house to kind of work with him on stuff. These orbs contained illusory messages. This is like a hologram tape. Because this one is pulsating with a faint blue light, there seems to be a recording on there.
Nice.
But I know how to activate these.
Oh,
right?
you would, of course. You've done it before a million times, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a last will and testament.
But what is on that
How wonderful.
orb will have to wait until next week.
Oh,
Or next
Of
time,
course it
should I
will.
say.
Of course.
Bum, bum, bum.
And that is where we are going to draw the curtain down on this fungal infested fiasco.
This was a great fight. I
I'm also
enjoyed
going to say that Damon would have definitely given Toby some scritches under his non-existing bee chin.
You'd have to do so with your pinky because it's that small. But yeah.
Aw.
I just hold out my finger for him to land on to kind of
Nice.
rest.
Bit sugar water.
And even though Rocket is an automaton, he's visibly excited to see Toby as well.
Oh yeah, he would be. There's
Just in the
chase
mechanical
butterflies and
tail.
stuff around the gardens and that.
Well then, thank you all for playing, and thanks as well to everybody for listening in on this adventure. It's been tons of fun as always, and we look forward to telling you more of this story in the weeks to come. But alas, until then, goodbye.
See ya.
See you.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Farewell.
Thanks for listening in.